Hi guys, so today we are going to react to 10 deleted scenes that should have stayed in the movies of the Hunger Games. And my friend Angel is joining us today. Angel, please say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, she said hi guys. I don't know if you could hear her, but please bear with me. So we're gonna start now in 3, 2. Oh, also, I'm gonna like pause the video like every 5 seconds so that I can remark to the scene. So yeah, 3, 2, 1.
The Hunger Games is still one of the most iconic dystopian franchises ever. And let's be real, we miss our favorite characters. So while we wait for sunrise on the reaping to drop, let's dive into the best deleted scenes from the past movies. Let's go.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
We all loved Rue and Katniss's bond. And let's be honest, the death of this little girl from District 11 still hurts. That deleted scene gives us a heartwarming moment of the girls huddling together at night. Rue asks about Katniss's sister.
What's her name?
Primrose.
Is she the one who...
Yeah.
Sensing Katniss's sadness, the girl expertly shifts the convo to something way more interesting. Boys.
Well, if you don't like them.
What the heck? Boys? That's the last thing I think. Okay. Let's keep going.
How come you asked about him?
I asked because I think he might have saved me. But I don't know if I was just
No,
imagining it because of the trackers.
And then, Rue hits us with the most heartbreaking line.
No, they never make you see good things. Nobody saved you in those dreams.
But wait, the scene isn't over.
There's a boy I like too back home.
Really? What's his name?
I can't say out here.
That's a nice name.
Come on, why was this cut? This moment...
What? Yeah, I don't know how they made that in a tree, but don't.
perfectly shows why Katniss felt so protective of Rue. She reminded her of Prim. And losing her? Absolutely devastating. Speaking of Katniss's family, ever wondered what was happening with her sister and mom while she was fighting for her life in the arena? Well, this deleted scene gives us a rare look. Gale teaching Prim how to hunt so she can fend for herself.
The rabbit comes through here and gets his head caught. And the more he tries to get away, the tighter it gets.
Doesn't that hurt him?
Well, no, kills him right away.
Are you freaking kidding me? Gale's kind of dumb. It should have, but Gale knows that Prim is like a sensitive girl, so why didn't he just keep it to himself? Okay, let's start.
The point, though, isn't it? We learn how to hunt.
On one hand, this moment shows how much Gale cares for Katniss's family. On the other, it hits way differently knowing that he was ultimately responsible for Prim's death. We all remember that training scene. Peeta falls and Katniss tells him to show off his skills in front of the career tributes.
Those guys are looking at you like you're a meal.
But what we didn't see was what happened next. Back in their penthouse, Peeta approaches Katniss to thank her.
Why'd you help me out back there? You didn't have to.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's keep going.
Why did you?
You were in trouble.
But that answer isn't enough for him.
You helped me once.
Of course, she's talking about that moment, the bread, the rain, the quiet act of kindness that saved her life.
You remember that?
Yeah. Now we're even.
Even. So we're just like everybody else now?
We have to be.
Katniss is keeping her distance because in the games, getting close to someone only means losing them. This one's from Catching Fire. Remember how disastrous the victory tour was? By the end, Katniss knew they had failed to calm the rebellion. This cut moment shows her and Peeta arriving home, reuniting with their families at the station. But what we didn't see was just how determined Katniss was to run.
Like everything you can, really.
Of course, we know that never happened. Instead, our favorites were thrown back into the arena again. But seeing this moment in the film would have made Katniss's desperation and the injustice hit even harder. We all adore Finnick, and this moment, it makes him even more iconic. During training, Katniss decides to practice tying knots. Then Finnick appears, because of course he does.
Let me show you the best knot to know in the arena.
But come on, this is Finnick Odair. He's not about to just teach a regular knot.
And it's really
Funny.
Do you want to take me for a walk?
Yes, it's dark humor, but that just makes it even better. We have another deleted moment that book fans definitely remember. It takes place after the tribute's private training sessions. Peeta painted Rue, while Katniss pulled her Seneca Crane stunt. Haymitch and Effie, furious. No interview prep for the lovebirds. So, with nothing else to do, they spend the entire day on the rooftop. That's when Peeta decides to apologize for his act.
I never meant for you to see that.
Oh, now you apologize, huh?
Wait, what is the content for?
No, for like what he drew of Rue. Okay, Angel, I'm gonna leave you alone for a minute, so just give me a minute. Watch the video for me, okay? Okay, just stand there. Just listen to me.
It's okay. I'm glad he did it. And me too.
Then, when Peeta points out that President Snow won't be happy, Katniss hits him with one of his most iconic lines from the first movie.
I'm not gonna be another piece in their games.
Fans were so robbed of this scene that one of them even edited a version with the missing sunset Katniss mentions.
It's your favorite color.
Yeah, this definitely should have made the final cut. This deleted moment from Mockingjay, Part 1, also left fans stunned. We all remember how Peeta was taken as a prisoner in the Capitol. But what we didn't see was his chilling conversation with the president after his interview with Caesar. And Snow? He actually wanted to thank him.
You surpassed my wildest expectations,
I'm just saying how I felt.
which makes it all the more effective.
President knew that Peeta's words could turn the people toward the Capitol's side.
If Pan Am follows her arrow into a civil war, we'll witness something far worse than the dark days.
She never wanted a war.
And there won't be one if Peeta Malak still has anything to say about it.
But the guy is done with bloodshed and power games. He has nothing more to say. And Snow makes it clear.
And since I am a symbol of power and formality, like the seal on the door, which means I can't always reach into a living room, that has to come from a friend.
Hold on, if you didn't hear what Angel said, she said, how does... Wait, what did you say again? She said, how does a handsome young man turn into a hairy goblin? A hairy, white-haired goblin. Isn't that crazy? Alright, let's go.
From someone people feel they might know, a baker's son.
Then, the president delivers his cruelest line yet.
The sooner these uprisings are put to rest, the sooner you'll see your home again.
A brutal manipulation. Because Peeta doesn't yet know the truth, Snow has already wiped District 12 off the map, and he will never see his home again. But our favorite baker refuses to break.
So you're asking me to be what, sir? Your voice of reason?
You've understood everything but one small detail. I'm not asking.
Yes, Donald Sutherland always knew how to send shivers down our spines.
Donald?
Now, let's talk about Effie. We all love her chaotic energy.
Crazy.
And we know how much she struggled in District 13, trapped in a world without her extravagant wigs and dazzling outfits. This scene gives us a glimpse into her fashion nightmare. Katniss is getting her makeup done for a promo video. And Effie? She is not impressed with the bunker's so-called beauty team.
Stop! What are you savages doing? This is the face of a revolution, not some cave painting.
So, of course, Effie takes matters into her own hands.
Don't worry, Katniss. We're going to make this work. For you, for me, and for Cinna.
Yeah, the mention of Katniss's stylist still hits hard. There was another powerful moment that never made it to the final version. Right after Katniss's failed attempt at recording a promo, she was completely crushed. But Haymitch? He wasn't about to let her give up.
We're gonna have to work together, okay? So you might as well get this off your chest.
You promised me you would save PETA.
I know.
But Haymitch had
Small remark. Pita bread and pita. Pita bread and pita. Just think about that. And also, put the end of Katniss's name and then put the first part of Pita's name. And figure that out.
his own frustrations to vent.
And you say it.
I can't believe you let him out of your sight.
Then, he reminded her of one crucial fact. Giving up wasn't an option.
But I'm here, and you know why?
Wow.
Because Peter's still
does look
alive.
like that.
He's not dead yet, and neither are we. We're still in the game, Katniss.
And he was right. Finally, let's talk about a cutscene from Mockingjay Part 2. This moment takes place during a mission in the capital. Katniss doesn't feel safe being around Peeta. She knows he could snap and attack her at any time.
Well, obviously, he literally put her in a choke lock. Bro, Haymitch's face is crazy. He looks like he has such worry in his eyes.
But once again, Haymitch steps in with some fatherly wisdom.
You need to try to flip the scenario in your head. If you'd been taken by the Capitol and hijacked, is this the way that he'd be treating you? You're punishing him for things that are out of his control. He's trying to get better.
And it worked. Katniss realized she couldn't just give up on Peeta.
You've been a good mentor, Hamish. Kept us alive a long time. I won't forget that.
So, which of these scenes do you think?
Okay, guys. We will give you another video soon. Goodbye. Angel, say goodbye. Say it again. Okay, good. See you soon. Goodbye.